Hello.
Hello.
I'm Caitlin Powell.
And I'm Kate Butch.
And this is Queers Gone By, the show where we talk about nostalgic film, TV and snacks and try to work out if that's what made us queer.
Today we are... this is one of your favourites.
I'm so excited. I hope literally anyone else is excited about this.
I'm quite excited.
Are you good?
Yeah,
Good.
it wasn't like high on my list of
No,
things,
but now you've seen it.
Yeah.
World changed.
And I've made you watch some shit that you've
Yeah,
never seen.
you have, in fairness. I sat through that Tweeny's Christmas special.
How dare you? Before we get onto it,
Yes.
should we have our nostalgic snack?
Yes, this is purely, like, the theme is neon.
It's a bright orange, which
Bright
I think
orange.
is seen in the show.
Yeah, all the colours are seen in that show.
Yes. It's bright orange. It's a cuboid full of
Yes.
little squares.
Little squares, what is this? A dinosaur?
I think a dragon? Either a dinosaur or a dragon. Some kind of big reptile man.
There you go. It is, of course, Chewits. Have we done these before?
No.
Oh, we definitely haven't. Okay.
These are the orange flavour because they were the only one that they had in the local shop.
The best flavour? Oh.
I like the fruit salad. I think we've had fruit salads.
Oh,
which
I'm
are
not
close
a
to
huge
Chewits.
fan of
You can get blackcurrant Chewits as well.
Yeah, I think those might be the
Are
best.
these melted?
A little
I
bit.
did keep them on top of my microwave.
Melty Chewit.
Right, do we want to cheers these? It's going to be quite...
That's going to be such an ASMR sound. Hang on. Oh, no, it's not.
Not
Okay.
worth Cheers.
God, right, you go first and I'll talk. Okay, no, I won't. It's gonna
It's a horrible sound. Talk over me chewing, it's a horrible sound.
Okay, shall I say what we're doing? You okay?
I'm not having fun. They're too chewy. You can hear all my saliva going.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay, I'm gonna pop it in.
So today, fun fact, we're recording this at Caitlin's house. I got very lost on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
Went
And
down
I
a
was in the
cul-de-sac.
shower.
Caitlin was in the shower. That's Caitlin was like, let's meet at 10 a.m.
I said 10:30.
You said 10
Did
originally.
I?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then this morning at 9, you said, don't be too early. I was like, all right, I'll be on time. And then you said, how about 10:30? And I was like, well, Caitlin, it's 9 a.m, I've already planned my day.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I said 10:30. I was planning this all around 10:30.
Well, communication's broken down. We might as well be a heterosexual couple.
Yeah. And then I arrived in my towel at the door.
Yeah.
Welcomed you in.
It's a camp all time.
It's a great time.
Anyway, are you chew it free? Or are you still...
There's so much saliva.
My teeth really hurt now. They're stinging. Oh, Lord, she's stinging.
So today
we are watching...
I loved this. I loved this as a kid. I watched it all the time. It is totally...
Charlie's Angel. Oh, sorry.
Oh my God. How dare you? It's totally Spies.
Totally Spies. Sorry, it's Manic Pixie, Charlie's Angels.
Yes. If Charlie... I've never seen Charlie's Angels, but I assume they're not completely incompetent.
No.
No, they get
No,
shit
they're
done.
not as shit as these
Not as
Spies.
shouty.
They're a bit quieter.
This
These
was a lot.
Spies aren't good.
No.
They're bad Spies.
Like, at least, with MI High, it was like, these are a super genius kid, who can do backflips, and a girl who's good at talking to people. They got 3 of the girl who's good at talking to people and put them in a super group.
You're so right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just 3 daisies.
Yeah.
And
3
she
of
is
the
objectively the
one.
worst
Yeah.
for a High School Musical. MI High School Musical.
Oh, the crossover no one has asked for, and yet
But you'll be
everyone is.
getting.
Yeah.
Next year's Fringe, MI High School Musical.
Oh my God. Yes. I really want
I'm
to do
playing
that.
Daisy.
Okay.
You can be Lenny.
Can I?
No.
I was
probably
going to
shouldn't
say.
be Lenny.
Yeah, I shouldn't be Lenny.
You can be Blaine. Can you do a backflip?
No.
No.
I can do a little roll.
A mini roll, if you will.
Not even a forward roll, a side one. Like the Vixen does in that lip sync, which just barrels into someone.
That'd be very useful.
Yeah.
In the musical.
Yes.
Anyway, Totally Spies. Which,
If you're not aware,
they're spies.
yeah.
They're very much spies.
Yeah. If anything, too much so. It's like this anime style, but not actually anime.
Yeah.
Show about 3 teenage girls who become spies for some reason. And there's this like spy overlord called Jerry who helps them out.
Yes.
And Jerry is a camp all time.
Jerry's a camp on time.
Yeah.
And is very much Charlie / Lenny.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, is that actually a guy called Charlie in Charlie's Angels?
Yeah, but you don't see him. It's just his voice.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie.
Ugh.
Have you seen the newest film?
The one with Lana Del Rey in it.
Kristen Stewart's in it.
Okay. Oh, more important. Okay.
I think Lana Del Rey's just in the song.
And it's like really...
Apparently it's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks shit.
But there's a classic one with it. Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, and Cameron Diaz.
Sure.
That's a classic.
She's the one from Shrek.
Cameron, yes.
Okay.
It's Princess Fiona. But there's also the TV show which had like Farrah Fawcett.
Wonder which one she's prouder of.
She's proud as a big John Malkovich.
What's she doing that?
A lot.
Oh,
it's
too
the
much?
weirdest film. Have you seen it?
No, doesn't she go inside his head or something?
Yes.
Wow.
How is his head?
Full of complaints.
Full of people.
Yeah. Ow! How's your head? Ow! The best response.
So they live in Beverly Hills.
Yes, they go to Beverly Hills High School.
Famously.
Yeah. Yep.
Is Beverly Hills Hollywood?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Isn't it where like Paris Hilton's from? This is very of the era of Paris Hilton. I think it started in like 2001.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch, what was it called? Like My Great British Best Friend or something?
Paris Hilton's Best Friend?
Yeah.
I think I have seen it, yes.
I've never
And
seen
it's
it.
like, when she eliminates someone, she's like, TTFN.
Oh my god. Love that.
Or TTYL, or whichever one.
Ta-ta for...
GTFO.
Amazing.
BRB.
The show opens with like a sort of weird cold open where some guys are stocking some shelves.
In Tokyo.
Yeah. And they're like, whoa, what's this song? It's so lame. Ugh.
Ricky Mathis.
Yeah.
Related to Johnny?
Maybe.
Who can say?
It's such a bad name for a rock star.
Yeah.
Ricky Mathis. Cool.
Oh,
I guess it was the
Ricky-
era of like Peter Andre.
Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter Andre.
Living la
Vida
vida
Loca.
loca.
And they certainly are living La Vida Loca.
They are. Because they're like, oh, this is a shit song. And they turn and loads of crazed fans are there. And they rush in and destroy the display.
They ransack the whole
Shop because they're so obsessed with Ricky Mathis. And we're like, ooh, the theme for the show. Very exciting.
And then we go to Beverly Hills High.
Yep.
And we got Sam, Alex, and Clover.
One of these is not like the others. One of these is called Clover.
Okay. I think that one of them is not white.
Oh my god. Well,
there's very bad POC representation
Yeah.
in this. Even the people in Tokyo are white.
yeah. They also gave the person of colour like super light pink lipstick.
Yes. And
It's not
the worst character.
Yeah, the worst character.
It's a shame.
It was very upsetting. It is essentially the Powerpuff Girls. Like the personalities are the same, but they've swapped the girl with dark hair with the girl with blonde hair.
I don't really know the Powerpuff Girls. I don't want to.
What the fuck?
All I know is the cross-dressing lobster.
I mean, that's fair. Best part of the
my
show. Pink is screaming.
Boil me alive, daddy. So Powerpuff Girls, Blossom,
Buttercup and
Bubbles,
Bubbles. And Bubbles is the sweet, adorable one.
who's a bit of a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blossom is the bitchy
Green one.
Yeah. And Buttercup is the generic
The
leader.
leading one, yeah.
But she's ginger in that.
Ginger,
So
and
I think they've
is
done the same. Sam, yeah.
Sam.
And then I think they've swapped the hair colours for Alex and Clover and Buttercup and Bubbles.
Clover is Bubbles.
Yes. No, Clover is...
The mean one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it opens...
Flower related.
With, I mean, some great 2001 fashion references.
Oh
It opens with Clover going, hey, can I borrow your cashmere belly sweater? Is that a cummerbund? A fluffy cummerbund?
Or is it a cropped sweater?
I guess.
A fluffy cummerbund.
That's my gender. And then she's like, oh, I'd also borrow your leopard print sandals. And I was like, this is turning into a look, Clover. So on board. But Clover's such a demanding little bitch.
Clover's like, you're my best friend. And then the other's like, but there's three of us.
Yeah. The Bubbles of the group is like, oh. She's very pheromone.
Yes.
Oh. Very that.
And then she looks across the quad.
Yes.
And she's like, oh, who is this mediocre white man?
Yeah. It's you every time we watch a show.
To be fair, you were like, you'd find this guy really attractive. And I was like, I'm keeping that quiet. He looks a bit Kurt Cobain-y.
Yeah.
And he's playing the guitar on a fountain.
Yes. I think he's more attractive than the one you later said was really fit.
Wow.
Sorry.
Jerry.
Jerry. Jerry's the old man.
Ricky Mathis.
Ricky Mathis.
No, before we got on to Ricky Mathis is fit.
Okay.
He's got pec lines. He's
does
got
have-
lovely arms.
Actually, yeah, he does have lovely arms.
Yeah.
For an animated boy. For an animated teenage boy, he has lovely arms.
I like a good arm.
You do like a good arm.
Severed arm.
Does Damon have good arms? Oh, he's wearing a big check shirt, so we wouldn't know.
Yes, mediocre white Damon.
Suspense.
I don't... It's going to sound really bad. I don't really like a man with long hair.
That's not bad. Why's that bad?
Because I don't want like gender thing. Like,
Oh,
I'm
I
not
see
like
what you
enforcing
mean.
any gender rules.
Oh, I
'cause-
think, but often, I think if it's well kept long hair.
Yeah, it's
We're talking
frequently
Jonathan,
greasy.
Jonathan Van Ness.
Oh, yeah.
We love that. Well, I mean, I'm not into it, but you know, like I'm like, oh yeah, long hair looks good. It looks good, but
Yeah,
often
but
it can be very
It's often greasy.
yeah, especially if you're in a band.
And a teenager.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a
I
day in my teenage
definitely-
life where I didn't have greasy hair.
Oh, really?
I washed it every other day.
Oh,
And still...
that's so upsetting. I definitely dated a lot of long-haired band boys in my youth. It's very upsetting. I've written a lot of stand-up
I
about
definitely
it.
did not date any boys in my youth.
Oh.
It's okay. I was far too busy.
With theatre.
And all of these terrible TV shows.
You sure there weren't like guys looking into your eyes going, Kate, you're so lovely, and you were like, yes, but do you know about story makers?
No, because I grew up in Derbyshire and there were no queer people there. Except for...
There were, but they were closeted queers because we talked about people you went to school with.
Oh, yes.
Who are now queer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Buxton's chief exports are mineral water and bigotry.
Oh, this is not a fun story, but I'll tell it.
Here we go.
So I met up with someone who's from my hometown yesterday, and I was like, what's the news from Worcester? And apparently one person, like one boy, has come out as bisexual at my old school, and the school is a flutter with homophobia.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh,
And I was
no.
like, you had one bi and you couldn't deal with it? Fuck's sake.
You've got nice sauce in Worcester.
It's not even made in Worcester.
Is it not? Well, Buxton Water's not bottled in Buxton.
Where is it bottled?
Just up road.
Oh, okay. I
But
think
not in Buxton.
Worcester sauce is definitely bottled in like Poland or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you call it Worcester sauce if it's not from Worcester? Worcester style sauce.
It's got a
Like
picture-
balsamic vinegar can only be balsamic if it's from Modena or something.
Oh, I think it'd be like balsamia.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's still. I don't
and
know.
Champagne only comes from the Champagne region of France.
Yes.
And Worcester comes from the anchovy region of Worcestershire.
Of the Midlands. Anchovy region of the Midlands. That's my gender. Actually, it is. I love that.
Anyway, while they're falling for mediocre
Damon.
white man, Damon.
Yeah.
Um,
Mandy shows up.
Oh,
I believe
fucking
it's often
Mandy.
like the villain of the piece.
She's
like,
the Megan Fox in Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
Sure.
I know you haven't seen it.
No.
But catch her on the dance mat.
Okay. Will do.
We need to watch it. It's so
Is
good.
that like Murder on the Dance Floor?
Catch me on the dance mat.
Yeah, so Mandy... So Clover's trying to be all flirty with Damon, and Mandy's like, no, he's with me. He's coming to lunch with me. And she's like... I think she's supposed to be the villain because she looks slightly vampiric. Like, she's pale and has got dark hair.
Oh yeah. Also, when she appears, there's like thunder crackling. It's quite stylized.
Yeah, it's very
yeah.
stylized, yeah.
And there's like.
I know what you mean, but I'm really worried
That
that
was
won't
thunder
translate.
cracking.
Okay.
Sorry, just so you know. It was like ka 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 ka. Have you seen that random like German child on TikTok?
I have indeed.
Ra-da-da-da.
I was like, it's the pod.
Just asking.
Yeah.
Ra-da-da-da-da.
Do you think if straight people listen to it, the podcast, that's what they hear?
It's a secret code.
Yeah. You're right. You're right,
I
love.
just got in my head a gay person on Countdown. Be like, can I have a ra, please, Rachel? Da-da-da-da-da, please. What word have you come up with? Ra-da-da-da.
Brackets, I'm pussy, bitch.
I don't know why that came into my head.
That's amazing, I love it.
Anyway, they're sitting on the bench feeling sad about Damon.
Yeah.
And the bench throws them backwards.
Yeah, which isn't very safe.
No.
Yeah.
That whiplash is gonna,
Yeah.
it's gonna get you.
Yeah.
And they go down a tube, MI High style.
Yes.
Did they get changed into the looks?
No.
No, so it's not as good.
Not quite as good as Am I High?
And it's animated, so they could have easily done it.
Yeah.
Emma High did it with real children.
They did it for real. They threw those children down the chute and made them change clothes in midair.
And they fall out...
onto a powder puff. That's what it's supposed to be. A little powder puff.
Oh.
So, now, you know my problem with laser lipsticks.
Yes.
I quite like Totally Spies because it's just everything is like laser lipsticks. My problem with like Sarah Jane Adventures is why would she have a laser lipstick? Just give her a sonic screwdriver, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Women can't hold screwdrivers.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas this, they're just like everything is over the top, stupid, faux spy stuff. So I'm kind of on board.
And the spy organisation is called like Whoop. Whoop. WOOHP.
And a whoop.
Like, I'm trying to work it. They didn't address it. And I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, because I was looking it up on Wiki, like trying to remember like what the characters and stuff.
Organisation.
But it didn't explain it there either.
Of
hot people.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Houses of Parliament. HP Sauce.
HP Sauce.
H.P. Lovecraft.
He was a racist.
Was he?
Yeah.
Side note, I know an amazing drag king called H.P. Loveshaft.
Oh, love that.
Yeah. Shout out to you. They also do a Johnny Bravo act.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I'm all aflutter.
Ah, right.
And
so
then
whoop.
Jerry is like, right, here's this guy called Ricky Mathis.
Yeah.
And they're like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. Which is weird given that he's apparently taking over the world.
But also he's only got... He hasn't even got a single out? He's got one single out.
One single out, and it's called, like, Rockstar. And it's like...
Yeah.
I'm standing in line to clubs I'll never get in. Isn't that...
No, what's their name? Look at this graph. What's their name? It's not Nirvana.
No, it's not Nirvana.
Nickelback.
Oh, yeah.
It began with the same letters.
Yeah. That was the gayest thing that's ever happened on this podcast. Who are those people? They're a band.
If it hills up, I was driving 15 cars. That's too many cars.
Yeah.
Why do you need 15 cars?
The world is dying. Greta will have a word.
Greta ain't got 15 cars.
No. She's got a boat.
She has.
She's got a boat.
And a train. She's got a rail card.
Love that.
And then he's like, yeah, you're going to go undercover because Ricky Mathis's fans are crazy and weird.
Yeah. But you can't just, like, sneak around. You're going to go undercover as the opening act.
You're going to go undercover on this tour in front of thousands of people, which is the most subtle way of... You're not going to be like stage crew.
Yeah.
You're going to be on the stage.
Yep. Also, in case you were wondering, don't worry, we've got your name sorted. You're going to be called Spies.
Is that meant to be like a double bluff or something?
Yeah.
If we're called Spies, they won't think we're spies.
That would be too much.
And it's like, here are all your gadgets.
Yeah. I can't remember what the first one is.
It's some kind of like gun or something.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
The second one.
Second one is a suction cup bottomed go-go boot.
Yeah, the go-go boot.
It's my gender.
Love that. It's a great time.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
They're showing these on their plane.
The plane!
The plane is floral. It says Spies on it. Auntie Mabel is quaking.
Mm-hmm. It is so 70s. I love it so much.
God,
it was very Magic School Bus. Miss Frizzle.
Miss Frizzle would have that.
It was very Miss Frizzle.
Yeah, we'll put a picture of the plane on the pod on the Insta. At Quiz Gone By. Yes. So they've got a suction cup bottomed go-go boot.
Yeah, we love to see it.
We love a suction cup bottom.
Yeah, that's what I love. They're just so stupid. Like,
yeah,
that's not gonna work. Love it.
And then they've also got an upwaddy.
An what?
Upwaddy.
Oh yeah, I didn't really get what was
Underwater
happening.
person walking. Dibba.
Oh, so they could be underwater.
It's just scuba suits.
Okay.
I don't know why they bothered.
Bunny.
Do you remember The Secret Show?
No.
It's The Secret Show.
Well,
Victor, are you still alive?
Clearly it was a secret, so no, I didn't know it.
It's about spies.
Oh, okay.
We should do The Secret Show at some point.
Okay. It sounds like you're making it up, but sure.
And they have like a little German scientist
There's always a
of
German
indeterminate
scientist.
gender.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Non-binary queen.
Yes.
Yes.
And then they go and meet Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh, they go to London.
Oh yeah, they go to
London's
London.
hip hotel is where they're staying, and it's all a bit 70s. There's like lava lamps.
Should we go?
Should we find the hip hotel?
Yeah.
And then they meet Ricky.
Yeah.
Who is quite
Fine.
fit.
Oh.
How dare you?
He's certainly got arms.
Well.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
save that for later. But when they get into the hotel room, the two, wait, who is it? Sam and Alex are annoyed to see that Clover's straight on the phone to Damon.
And he's like, I'm going on tour with Ricky Mathis. And he's like, oh my God, Ricky Mathis. And I'm like, no one else knew who he was.
Yeah. What is going on?
Why is Damon impressed? He's Kurt Cobain.
And then, I hate this, she's trying to, like, persuade him that she's really great. So she's like, I'm quite an accomplished guitarist. And it's like, that wasn't a complex sentence.
She's like spluttering and stuttering.
Yeah, you're a spy. Get used to lying, because you'll be doing it a lot. Why is it so difficult for
Daisy
you?
from Emma High would never.
She would never. She'd put on that wig and she'd go.
She would. They don't even wear wigs in this. They put on no disguises.
Yes.
They're not going undercover.
They just wear cool. We'll get to the outfits.
They
in a
give their
second.
real names.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The only thing that's missing from their identity is the word totally. They're called Spies.
Spies.
Are using their real names.
Jerry's like, I thought of this. I'm like, Jerry, have you not been fired? Or
Jerry, you're
killed?
80. Just move on.
Grandad, stop it. And they look at they've got some CDs, and the CDs are glowing and
Yeah.
holographic, and Clover listens to the CD and is like, I love Ricky Mathis. I'm like,
Ooh.
maybe the songs are hypnotising people.
Like, okay, we do often get annoyed about the plot of things. Like, the narrative flowed.
True.
Flowed?
But it was quite...
Flew.
Flyer.
It kind of bumbled along. Like, we knew where it was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we worked it out
Yeah.
immediately.
Yes.
Mainly because I think this is also an MI High episode.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it literally the MI High episode we watched?
No, that was a Prime Minister was hypnotised. Demon Headmaster.
Oh.
As well.
Love Demon Headmaster.
This was like a combo of Demon Headmaster, MI High, and Sarah Jane.
Yeah. Great, love it.
Was this
Sorry.
on CITV?
I thought it was on...
It was on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network, I think that's
Which
where
I didn't
watched
have, though, but I have seen this. It might have been on BBC. It might have been on
CITV. That seems most likely.
a while after it came out.
It wasn't on, like, CBC or CBeebies or anything. It was...
Okay. How have I seen this? Probably CITV.
Yeah.
We'll watch
Yeah,
it.
I
We'll
think
give
I
it a
watched it on
Google.
Cartoon Network, but...
And then they go to their performance.
Which is at Soho Nightclub.
My
which
favourite.
Is GAY, right? Queer icons. These bitches. And they are... Sorry, I've written down all the looks.
Take us through the looks.
Okay, so Clover is wearing a neon interpretation of Joanne-era Lady Gaga. She's got a cowboy hat, a big kind of jacket that's kind of matrixy, and then like a little what's it called? Michelle Visage hates them on a bodysuit.
Bodysuit.
Little bodysuit, and it's like neon blue and pink, and it's up.
She's also got a neon dead aunt.
What?
Joanne era.
Oh my god! That's the best thing you've ever said. I love it.
Thank you.
And she's gonna make a really pointed documentary about it. Have you watched that?
No, I
documentary?
haven't, Caitlin. Of course I haven't.
It's really bad.
I'm like, we're going to watch it.
But no, she goes to the mum of the girl who died. Her grandma. There we go. Her grandma, and it's like, I wrote this song for your daughter, and the nan's like, all right. Like, it's really bad. Anyway, so Clover's Joanne-era Lady Gaga. Sam is doing Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Mm-hmm. It's such a look with a little, like, purple page boy hat.
Oh, yes.
We love it. And then Alex is in a green afro, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Then she stood up from her drums. It's like a neon green David Bowie look.
But the afro is also not an afro, it's just a hat.
Oh, really?
I think it's like a hat that would go over an afro. But she doesn't have an afro because they're using their real hair.
Oh.
They don't have wigs on.
Oh, I fully thought...
I saw her take it off.
Oh, fuck's
Because
sake.
she was giving me quite Josie and the Pussycats vibe.
Yes. And then, like, it was so Bowie. I loved it.
They're serving looks.
But I'm really angry about the afro now.
But it's not an afro, it's just a hat to go over an afro.
Sorry, were you setting up a stunting pretty there? Because I missed
No.
it. Okay, good.
We do that every episode.
I know we do. It just feels like it's my happy place.
Something like Stunting Pretty, they're being gay in London City.
Love it.
That's...
Same. Look at us.
Relatable queens.
Yes.
And we find out that Ricky Mathis doesn't sing live. Someone call Lizzie McGuire. Sing to me, Paolo. Ricky Mathis is a lip sync artist, lip sync assassin, lip sync hypnotist, lip syncnotist.
Yes. All of the above.
I'm having a stroke.
And neither.
Save me. And he lip syncs to his music. We don't really know.
Then there was some plot points which I kind of ignored. It's something like the guy who works
tour
for
manager.
him. He's in a what's it called?
A soundproof.
Yeah, soundproof recording booth thing.
When the concert's on.
So he doesn't get hypnotised.
Yeah, but like every stop on the tour, is it on your rider that there needs to be a soundproof booth?
Yeah. Do you just bring those little spongy things and put them around the room?
Just get some headphones.
Yeah.
Get some Beats by Dre.
Is Dr. Dre good? Is he like,
I was going to say, is Dr. Dre gay?
I don't think he is.
No.
Is he?
I don't know.
We haven't cancelled him, have we?
I don't know.
No, I don't think
We've noise cancelled him.
Hey!
Hey!
Nice. Then they go to Venezuela. That's right, they go to Venezuela.
They're like...
Or have I missed something out?
They find out about his manager.
Oh, yeah, and how
Before
he
they go, who lives in Venezuela?
his arm.
In a freak pyrotechnic accident.
Yeah, where he jumped into some fire, and I'm like, sometimes you deserve to lose your arm.
Oh my god, I saw Prince of Egypt the other day. Astage. The pyrotechnics in that.
Really?
I mean, there's so many abs. There's thousands of abs. Every person has...
The pyrotechnics were in your pants.
When are they not? No, and then they have loads of pyrotechnics, and they have like flame. They have like in the plagues. They have like literally like fire falling from the sky and like comets
That's
and shit.
amazing.
And the stage, you can feel the heat on your face, especially when you're in like row G, like I was.
Row G?
She gets them for free.
She's connected.
It's a really good show. Would recommend.
Oh, okay.
10 out of 10. I cried. Also, everyone in it's
You
really
cried?
fit. The beautiful gowns. They have beautiful gowns.
There's not an emotional moment you were
There's
like...
some emotional moments, but like it's mainly the rhinestones. The queen that he married, the Queen Nefertari or whatever.
Nefertiti?
Nefertari
Oh.
in this one. I don't know if she's the same person or she's different, but she is phenomenal. She's a camp
Really?
icon.
Love that.
She just wears gowns. She wears beautiful gowns and is a bitch to everyone.
You!
All I need is someone to like light some candles around me, and it'll be just like I'm doing.
I can do that.
Just hold a match.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're like, something sounds a bit fishy here. Not fishy in the bad way, but like questionable. There's glowing CDs, his lip syncing, and his producer is in a soundproof booth, and also Clover's acting dead weird.
I mean, it could just be that they put some paint on the CDs.
It could just be
That could be
a
the
lacquer.
whole thing. Because I don't think it's that weird if there were like a band could conceivably be like, we want our CDs to be neon.
They can get see-through records.
Can you?
Yeah.
Love that.
Or like holographic like records that when you play the records, they like the light reflects off them and it's like a spinning hologram. Wow. I think the ones that I've seen are like the Star Wars soundtrack, and you see like a Darth Vader helmet spinning around, but like 3D.
Can literally anyone else do it, please?
Get a Joanne cowboy hat, go around.
Oh my god, I'd love it.
Neon dead art.
Oh my god.
Holographic dead art.
My gender. Anyway.
And then so they learn about the Venezuelan.
Yeah.
They go to Venezuela.
They go to Venezuela. Because that's where his recording studio is.
Yes.
Why is it in Venezuela?
Tax dodge?
Sure.
I don't know. And then they say...
Oh my god,
they go,
this is the best bit.
maybe we should take this opportunity to do a little spying. It's like,
Yeah, maybe.
that's your job.
That's your whole...
Are they getting paid? What's in it for them?
I have no idea.
Cat suits, to be fair. That's what's in it for them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier to Kate, like, I was like trying to like work out, why was I so into this? And I was like, it's 3 women in latex beating up men. Like, who isn't into this? Like, it's the best thing in the world. It's such a shiny cat suit as well. It's proper like Violet Chachki latex nonsense.
Yes, it's Velma and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Where she's like, that's me on the chair.
Oh, we've gotta review that.
You're a Jonathan Jacobo.
Jonathan Jacobo.
I mean, yeah, bloody love that film.
Yeah, it's so good.
I think Coolsville sucks.
Also, the looks Daphne serves.
Oh.
So good.
And the looks Velma deserves. Just that one look, that cat suit look.
Yeah.
And when Scooby-Doo and Shaggy do a disco look.
Yes, so good. Does Shaggy get boobs at one point?
He swaps body, or Fred or someone swaps bodies with someone in the first one.
Ah, okay.
With a woman.
Okay.
With Daphne,
Oh.
I think. And it's like, oh.
How many films are there? 3?
2.
Oh.
There's 2 like canon ones.
Okay.
I think they're bringing out a new one with Zac Efron in it.
Oh, I hate that.
Wow.
Sorry.
It's got some good people. I think Nick Kroll might be in it.
Ugh, I'm not a fan.
Oh, we saw him on the street.
Did we?
We did. I think we just been to see the Cats film.
Oh, I was
So you're a bit overwhelmed.
focusing on different things. Anyway.
And then they're scaling the ceiling
Yeah.
with their suction bottom
my God,
go-go
so
boots.
good.
And she says, I just love it when fashion has a purpose.
Yes.
And then we meet Sebastian Saga.
Queer
'cause they
icon, one-handed guy.
Pyrotechnic queen.
Yeah.
They're hiding under the desk in this lab.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't just say that like it's a thing
Oh,
spies
sorry.
do. Matilda does that. And she's a child. They
She's a
hide
very clever child.
Yeah, they hide under a table and get discovered and they're like, oh no. And I'm like, you were under a table.
And you were shouting.
Yeah, in neon cat suits. Not neon, bright cat suits. They're not...
Borderline neon.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so they hide under. They
Well, we
scamper
should
under the table.
describe Sebastian.
Yes, and then Sebastian walks in.
Yeah.
He's got his lab coat on. Is it a lab coat or is it just
I think it's just a fancy coat.
fancy coat?
Yeah.
He's got a metal
It's white and like,
claw.
flowy. Yeah. And
where his hand
long
used to
hair.
be. Well, I think it's like metal hair covering
What?
his scarred face.
Metal hair.
I did go on the Totally Spies wiki. Kind of like a Phantom of the Opera kind of thing, covering half of his face.
Oh.
But camper. Side note, have you seen Phantom of the Paradise?
No.
It's a cult film from like the 70s/80s.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically Phantom of the Opera, but set in the world of music.
Oh.
I mean, Phantom
Wait,
of the Opera is also
I mean,
set, but like rock music.
Literally
I
in
mean,
an opera.
you know what I meant?
Not really. Wait,
like
so it's Bat Out
rock
of Hell,
music.
but...
Kind of. And this guy, the way that he gets physically impaired is that he falls into like a record pressing machine. And his face gets like squished. In the record.
What the fuck?
And so he's like a little owl costume running around this disco. Be like, sing for me.
You describe films and I'm like, that didn't happen,
Nobody's
Kate.
seen If
Only
you've seen
if
Phantom
you've
of the
seen
Paradise,
that.
please let me know.
Okay.
Because it's iconic. It's kind of in that Rocky Horror vein.
Okay.
I'll show you the trailer after this.
Okay, good.
It's ridiculous. But it's also like Dorian Gray and
What?
Faustus and like
This is too much.
Man in the Iron Mask. It's a lot. The references. Not afraid to reference.
Or not reference.
It's
But
afraid,
mainly
it's afraid to not reference.
Yeah.
So Sebastian Saga has got metal
Yeah.
claw. They're all having a chat about him under the table.
They're having a loud conference call. They're being so loud.
And they take a little worker into the lab. They put him in a jar.
Yeah.
Big jar. And then they play the music at him.
And he goes all hypnotised.
And he's like, oh, I think the headmaster's a wonderful teacher, and the school is much better because of him.
Does he say that?
That's the demon headmaster.
Oh.
That's what they say in that.
I was going to say.
Which we need to watch at some point.
Halloween.
Halloween. Okay.
Halloween.
That's years away.
I know.
He's like, I think Ricky Mathis is my master. We will bring this world to disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Or something.
Those are the lyrics of the song. As
Stephen
if-
Sondheim.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
And then they capture the spy.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, they're using the music to hypnotise them. Oh my god.
And Sebastian's like, hang about.
And then like a claw comes underneath the table,
Yeah.
lifts up the table with like superhuman strength. He's like, oh yeah, you're right.
And then he says the most iconic line ever. So the spies really are spies. Yes, Sebastian. It was fairly easy to work out. They didn't make it hard for you.
I mean, to be fair, you're not like scouting for girls. It's not like, where's your woggle? Or like,
Sorry?
Fleet Foxes. You're like, you're not a fox.
Oh, I see. Yes, but I just
Coldplay,
like,
you've got a coat on.
if you're
you can't be
trying
cold.
if you work in the music industry and are simultaneously trying to take over the world, you might be suspicious of a group of girls you've never heard of who are suddenly supporting your tour.
True. Actually, I'd be so mesmerised by the looks.
mean,
I'd be like,
yeah,
oh yes, you
fair.
must be famous.
Yeah. With those looks, they must be so good.
And then they get locked in the recording studio,
Yeah, and they escape by
playing loud music and shattering
Oh,
the
yes,
screen.
they're so loud.
But I mean, if you're in a recording studio and you're playing music and the glass in the recording studio is not strong enough to withstand loud music,
Yeah.
maybe you've built the recording studio wrong.
I mean, isn't the concept that they're so bad? It's like the glass smashing when a lady sings.
Opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it just that they're so bad at although doesn't it smash because she's good at singing?
Because the
a high
frequency
note?
is so high.
It doesn't make. Wow, have we found a plot hole in this show?
Have you ever played the Lego games?
I think so.
Because I bloody love a Lego
I
game.
know you do.
Um,
Jurassic Park.
Oh
Hello.
my god! Well, in Jurassic Park mainly, it's a lot of them as well. All of the female characters, this is really bad, have the ability to scream really loudly to break glass objects.
I mean, same.
In Harry Potter, it's mandrakes instead.
Okay.
But the Lego parts are a big part of my childhood. Lego
My
games.
superpower is screaming. Big scram.
Also, all of the women can jump higher than the men. And I'm
They're
like,
lighter?
I don't
Or all the men like
acrobatic?
hench boys? I don't know.
no, they're all built the same. They're all
Oh
Lego.
yeah, because they're Lego.
It's just the women have painted on waists.
Oh my god, I hate that.
That's my new drag name, painted on waists.
Why are they trying to make me want to fuck a Lego person? That's
Are
so
they?
dumb.
Where have you got that from?
Just I mean, why do they always make like animated things or whatever? Why are the women always like when they put boobs on a dog? Stop putting boobs on
Who's
dogs.
put boobs on a dog?
In Oliver and Company, Georgette.
Okay.
Georgette
Is
has
that Bette
tits.
Midler?
Yeah, it is. Can we review that? That's my favourite film of all time.
I don't think I've seen it, but sure. I've seen Oliver.
It's got Billy Joel
Yes.
as a puppy.
Why should I worry?
It's also got one of the Pointer Sisters.
Which one? Left or right?
Ruth? Is there a Ruth?
I've no idea.
Ruth Pointer, sure.
I don't know why I asked.
Well, I think one of the Pointer Sisters is
Are
like
they in or out of their Andrew Christian underwear?
they've got like a streetwise like dog, like a red setter kind of vibe. Who's like
Okay.
doo 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 doo. Sings a little song. It's great.
Love that.
The opening bit where the kitten gets stuck in a cardboard box and it's raining and it can't get out. That kills. I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god. I think you actually are.
Anyway, sorry, you speak.
Listeners, Caitlin is genuinely crying thinking about this kitten in a box. Sorry, this hand-drawn kitten in a box.
Shut up. Sorry. It got left like Roxy Andrews at the bus stop.
I'm Oliver the cat and I'm here to make it clear.
But I'm in a box.
And I made Caitlin queer.
Oh, that kitten did. Wait, I don't want to fuck the kitten. Sorry.
Don't fuck the kitten.
Oh.
You don't have to, something can make you queer without you wanting to fuck it.
Yeah, it's true. I just wanted to clarify.
Auntie Mabel's plane in Come From Away.
Yeah, the plane in this show.
Any plane.
Yeah.
I have a lot of issues surrounding.
Right.
A lot of the men in my family have been pilots, so we'll leave it at that.
It's true, it's true.
And I'm very much cabin crew.
You are. You look great in a neckerchief.
Chicken or beef?
The fish. Oh, that's awful.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
No, you
sorry.
can.
Yeah, I can.
You're allowed to.
I'm reclaiming it. No.
Reclaiming my fish. Where has this gone? I've only got 2 more notes left on this.
I can't remember how they get out of any of the situations after this point.
So they shatter the glass.
Yeah.
They escape into the thing, and luckily they run to the pier.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
yeah.
a pier.
There's a pier.
Is Venezuela on the coast?
Sure.
I thought we were still in London. I got very confused. Don't get in the Thames.
Don't they get on like a jet ski? Oh no, they go.
No, they
underwater.
use their upwaddy.
The up what? What?
Underwater people walking.
What are you saying when you say that?
I'm just copying the sounds that I heard. I just don't know what the words are.
Okay, but what is the sound? Say it again.
Upwaddy.
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 Upwaddy, okay.
And I got under people walking. Underwater
Upwaddy.
people walking
Upward.
and
Diving.
diving down
Yeah.
yonder.
Under people walking and diving, yeah!
Basically, it's scuba suits with mermaid tails.
Oh, it's so great.
And it reminded us of H. Troy Just Add Water.
Which we will be reviewing.
We will be. Stay the fuck tuned. And then they get to the concert.
Yes.
I don't know where Clover's been in all of this.
Oh, because she's like being hypnotised. Because she's been listening to music.
yeah.
So she's like fucked off.
She's a prefect and the demon headmaster. She doesn't need to.
Yes, exactly.
She doesn't need to do anything. And then there's something with Jodrell Bank.
Jodrell what?
Some Jodrell Bank looking bitch. Jodrell Bank
Jodrell-
is that big telescope.
Oh, okay.
It's near me in like Macclesfield.
Oh.
The amount of times I've been to fucking Jodrell Bank.
I still don't really know what you're talking about.
Jodrell Bank. It's a big telescope and they have like a
Okay.
visitor centre.
Is
Whenever
it a
we had
bank?
anyone visiting, no. It's
Why
a,
did
a big telescope.
Why is it called bank?
Why is Bank Station? Oh, there's a bank.
Yeah. Quite. My point.
Jane and Michael Banks.
He's a bank.
He works at a bank, to
Make
be
a
fair.
deposit. Sorry. I don't even know who that man is.
Come in, Mr. Banks. Quickly.
Jesus Christ. We are
Inflation.
on one today.
It's those 2 chewits we've had.
Right.
But there's a big telescope.
Yes.
And it reminded me of Jodrell Bank.
Okay.
Which, when you live near it, is the place that you take people to.
Okay.
And also, where I grew up in Buxton, there's lots of caves. Any
Wait,
visitor.
really?
Yes.
That's
In the
fun.
High Peak.
Love a cave.
Well, I love a cave.
A cave is camp.
Inherently camp.
Yeah. Where you hide.
Yes, well, a little criminal went and hid there. He's maybe a highwayman, which in
Okay, I
itself
thought you'd
is
be
queer.
like, he was a serial killer.
He might have been, but
Yeah.
I think he was a highwayman. But like, Adamant was a highwayman.
Ooh, camp.
Was a vicious highwayman.
I was about to say Matt Baton. I sat opposite him on the tube the other day.
Oh, you're joking. Did you suck his dick?
I didn't.
Because I was on the Northern Line. Bakerloo, I'd have done it.
Also, as I sat down, I looked up and was like,
Did you not say hi?
well, no, because he was having a conversation with his friend about how much he hates it when people try and take photos with him.
You didn't have to take a photo. You just
No, I
said
know,
hi, I love
but
your work.
I just felt that would have been an
Did
inopportune
you not ask him
moment.
to come and be a guest?
He's not gay.
He could be.
I'm pretty sure he has a wife.
Well, he was in Horrible
He
Histories,
could be
which made
bi,
me
in
gay.
fairness.
He made me gay.
Okay.
That would have been weird if I brought him here.
Yeah,
So
you
he made me
make
gay.
me
How do you
gay.
feel about that? As you know, it's more Ben Wilbond from Horrible Histories.
Me
He was mine.
too. Yeah.
Oh, we'll review Horrible Histories.
Yeah. Let us know. Are you a Bainton or a Wilbond gal? Or boy?
Or neither.
Or,
Or both.
neither? Or both?
Or everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a thing that was ladies, gentlemen, and embittered party clowns.
Your gender.
Anyway,
How long has this been? Fuck.
Sebastian Saga is in
Yeah.
his helicopter, being like, I am. Who's being hypnotised today?
Yeah.
Because the new song that they're releasing is about overthrowing the government or something.
Yeah.
Which I mean, like,
went from-
I'm bored with.
Nickelback to like The Clash.
Sex Pistols?
Sex Pistols, that's better, yeah.
Um,
I meant, yeah, Johnny Rotten. He's Sex Pistols, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's bizarre.
He
Have you seen his documentary about sharks?
Sorry? No, say something right now.
Every year, 3 people are killed by sharks. Every year, 1,000 people are killed by defective toasters. Now, I don't see no big great rush to kill all the toasters.
I mean, it's a good point.
It's a good point.
Also, I love your Johnny Rotten impression. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Snatch game. That's the only reference point I have of Johnny Rotten, though, so it'd just be me going about toasters and sharks.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the song's hypnotising them, but they...
Because they're not in like a sound booth,
They're hypnotising the audience to overthrow the government.
Yeah.
And then the spies do some kind of thing.
Oh, they angle the...
Jodrell Bank.
Yeah. Wait, you said telescope. You don't mean telescope, do you? You mean...
Satellite dish.
Satellite dish, yeah.
But it's also a telescope.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't...
Okay.
I I've clearly not been to that visitor centre enough, have
The thing
I?
in the TV show is not
No.
a telescope, it's a satellite dish.
Yeah.
And they angle it at the plane,
Helicopter.
helicopter,
To the chopper!
and it like amplifies the hypnotic power.
And they get hypnotised in the helicopter.
Yeah,
The record producer and Phantom of the Opera.
yeah.
And then they swerve and crash the helicopter into the telescope satellite Jodrell Bank,
Yeah.
which cancels everything out.
Yes.
But everyone still remains hypnotised
Yeah.
because they come off the helicopter being like, Johnny Mathis is our master. So Ricky Mathis is our master.
Yeah.
Let's do some disaster.
It's not a fantastic ending.
No. I mean, it built up to be better.
Yeah. Sam at one point attempts a joke.
What did she say?
I can't remember, but you were like, was that a joke?
Okay. I've erased it from my mind.
It was like, oh, they were like, Jerry turns up to
Yeah.
save the day, but it's too late because the girls have already saved the day.
Yeah.
And then Sam's like, no, yes, Sam, the ginger one. She's like, oh, thank God you're here, Jerry. I was worried the evil mastermind was gonna get Ricky to sign an autograph. It's hilarious.
Crickets.
Yeah. Wow.
It was, yeah.
It was just some words delivered like a joke.
Yes.
It's bizarre.
I
Anyway.
don't care for it.
So save the day.
They say the day, it's a great
Yeah.
time. And they go back to Beverly Hills High.
So upset. I thought this was going to have a great feminist message. This show. Latex teenagers.
With zero wastes.
Yeah.
She's like, I've given up being obsessed with musicians. Kurt Cobain can fuck himself. No.
Yeah. Damon.
Yeah.
Damon can go fuck himself because Damon's like, oh, hey, do you want me to buy you lunch? And she's like, no, I don't need you to buy me lunch or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, a skinny latte.
Yeah.
Um,
And I was like, yes, Clover. And then another man shows up, but he's got a clarinet.
yeah, she's like, I'm never gonna fall for a man holding a musical instrument again.
Yeah.
Hi, can you show me how to get to the music block?
And she's like, oh my God.
Clarinet.
Clarinets are the least sexy.
Honestly.
Apart from an oboe.
Oboes are nicer though. Oboes have a nicer sound.
They do not.
I think they do.
They're honkier.
Have you heard the music Gabriel's Oboe?
No.
It's from a film. It's a lovely time.
Okay.
But there's no Gabriel's... Well, when I did my wind band, grade 8 flute, thank you.
Hello.
Principal flautist of the High Peak Wind Band.
Love that.
Surprisingly, no one wanted to have sex with me.
But, okay, you were the principal flautist.
I know! Clearly that counts for nothing.
That's Brexit Britain.
And we would play Gabriel's oboe, but we only had an oboe for like a week. So the rest of the time was a clarinet.
Was someone playing it who knew how to play the oboe?
No, it's a bit different.
Yeah.
It's kind of a baby between a clarinet and a flute.
Yeah, it's got a reed.
Yeah,
Like, I
clarinets,
know clarinets, but like it has
Thin
yeah,
reed.
and it's like
A different
sticking
finger
up.
in.
Yeah.
But the clarinets are awful. They squeak.
Yeah. Well, oboes squeak as well. I had a friend who was very good at the oboe,
Did you?
and even then I was like, oh.
Did you have a friend that was... Is he, you know, very good at the oboe?
No, she was very good at the oboe.
Oh.
So where does that leave us?
I don't know. I assumed that your friend was a he.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I'm so sorry.
She won't be listening.
Too busy playing the oboe.
Yeah. So is that the end?
I think so. They wander off into the sunset, being
Yeah.
like, I'll take you around the school in exchange you can buy me a skinny latte.
And the other two are like, oh, Clover,
What can you do? Wops.
what are women like? And it's like, oh no.
So,
Was it camp?
yes.
Yes.
If you haven't worked that out by now, what's wrong with
It
you?
was absolute nonsense. And I will say, it made me quit. 100%.
Yeah, I think it probably would have made me queer. It would have made me more draggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very...
I wish I had the
Performative.
confidence to wear latex.
It's such performative femininity. Why don't you wear latex?
Because I have body issues.
Even when you've got padding
It's hard to
on?
get baggy latex. That's my gender.
Baggy latex. Fucking
Baggy latex.
even with like corset and padding and all that.
Well, yeah, things spill out.
How do people... Oh my God.
I mean, like, my midriff.
Oh, is it? How do people who are wearing pads wear latex without it?
Do you have to talcum powder your legs, your
Maybe.
tights?
Yeah. But I mean,
Actually, it might slip on easily with the nylon. What do you mean? What's your...
I just wanted to know, like, surely, you know how you're wearing when you're wearing a corset?
Yeah.
You can, and you
You
wear,
can
like...
see the little poopity poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, how do they stop that?
I think you can get something to put over it.
Oh, okay.
Potentially.
Or very thick latex.
Blue tack. You just turn it to the little button.
Just roll up blue tack like it's dough. Just put it around you. Great.
Just roll.
Yeah, just do that.
Just roll pastry.
Okay, just do that.
Puff pastry. Puff pastry.
Puff pastry.
Um,
If you say puff pastry in a northern accent, is it homophobic?
puff pastry.
Puff pastry.
Puff.
Puff.
Yeah, it's the same word.
Yeah.
Puff.
Puff.
What did you call me?
Exactly. Right.
Puff the Magic Dragon. Well, that was lovely.
Yeah,
Thank you for reintroducing that into my life.
it's alright.
Yeah.
Chew it.
Yeah, if you want to see some images of the looks,
Oh, we will be.
do go to @queersgoneby on Instagram.
Yes.
If you want to also follow us on another social media, Twitter.
Yes.
We could do a poll on Twitter.
Oh, we always do a poll.
Oh, who's your
Love that.
favourite of
Oh,
the Totally Spies?
controversial. Who's your favourite, actually?
Jerry. No, it's Sam.
Sam.
The ginger one.
Yeah.
The lead one.
I
'Cause
wanted to be Sam. As a redhead, I wanted to be Sam.
She
and,
was the one who knew, as someone who
look
is
at me now.
competent.
Yeah. I mean, I've achieved that, but...
I mean, I'm saying I'm competent, I can't get into this chewing.
God, it's so melty. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Caitlin, PWLL on Twitter, and Caitlin R. Powell on Instagram.
And I'm at KateButch1 on Birth.
Because she's social media savvy.
Yes.
You're right with that.
It's sticky.
It's so sticky. Right, shall we cheers them?
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers. See you next week.
Bye now. Bye.
Oh, it's going to sound disgusting.
I'm cutting it. I've cut this.